In this exercise, we're going to talk about creating polls. As you can see here in this chat, we actually have a poll that has been created already for members of this chat to be able to record their answers to a particular question. Let's take a look at how we can provide polls in a meeting. The first thing we want to do is come to our calendar app here, and then I'm going to come up and click New Meeting. That opens up my new meeting window here. I want to give it a title. In this case, just for demonstration purposes, we're going to put in customer feedback. And we're going to leave the attendees blank. We can add them after the fact. We're going to change the date. I'm going to go about a month in advance here. And I'm going to choose this last Friday here in June. I'm going to change the beginning time to noon. And you'll see by default it's a 30-minute meeting. From here, I'm just going to click Save. Next, I want to navigate to that meeting and then reopen it. Now, the idea is to add some polls in here. We can create a poll prior to the meeting and actually create polls within the meeting once it's running. So we're going to come up here at the very top. We have some tabs up here, you'll notice, chat, files, details, and so on. We're going to come and click this Add a Tab. From here, I'm going to type in polls, and it'll appear right here. You'll take notice that there's a long list of potential apps to choose from, but this is the one we want to have. After I click on it, it gives me some information about this particular app. We can create polls with images, poll suggestions, and so on. We're going to click Save, and when we do, it opens up directly into our polls tab. You'll see over here on the right hand side we have a list of suggestions here in the suggestions pane. We can scroll down and see there's a good long list of templates that we can choose from. The word cloud is pretty creative and popular right now. What we're going to do is come over to the left hand side and click New Poll. From here, let's come down and click on Word Cloud. And then in this case, for Word Cloud, we don't have a list of answers to choose from. We're going to write in a question that people can put a one-word answer to. And in this case, we put in, with one word, how would you describe our customer service? Pretty simple. Then I'm going to click Save. Now you'll notice that it appears here as a draft. See, it tells me right there, draft. It'll be ready for me when I launch and run my meeting. Now from here, let's take a look at what it looks like to create a poll on the fly. We're going to come up and click Join, and then that opens up our launching screen. Make sure I have my camera, my microphone all set up. I'm going to click Join Now. Now, at the very top, you'll notice that we have a polls app right here. So I'm going to click this one time. It opens up my polls task pane over here. And there it is. There's the one that we created earlier. Meaning this is very convenient. If I know that I have a list of questions that I want to ask the attendees, that I want to record their answers, this is where I would do it, have it pre-created. But otherwise down here, here's some launch instant poll options down here. This is where in the event we're talking about something, maybe we're talking about a particular date or a week that we want to have some training. In which case we have some choices here. Check mark for yes, X for no, thumbs up or thumbs down, love or not love or what have you. I'm going to choose this one here. I'm going to click on this one time. And now watch this. It opens up a poll right here in the middle of my screen. All the attendees will see this very same thing. It's going to show me down here that it's been created. I'm just going to click the check mark for yes or okay. And it's going to show me a running tally of who's check marked which one. I'm going to click Done, and that's all there is to it. I'm going to leave the meeting. Takes me back to my meeting here. And then you'll also notice that here is the poll that we created earlier. We didn't launch this one, but we did launch this one instantly, and it keeps a record of what the answers were. Pretty simple. All right, well, thanks for joining me. Hope this was helpful, and hope you join us in the next exercise.